Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be doing twin braids. As you can see, this is the most important part, so I'm really just taking my time and just defining my part before I actually get the braids started. So what I like to do is kind of do a demo line, and then I will run the product through and then run the comb back through it again, just to make sure that everything's cleaned up. So now I go ahead and I make the part in between the first section, and I like to just make a braid just to kind of section it off and get it out the way before I actually start the feed in. And for twin braids, I like to do the braid that's on the outside first. So in other words, the braid that is going to basically perimeter the face and the ear, that's the braid that I like to do first. So you just go ahead, use your product, slick those edges down, and go ahead and get ready to start your braid. I don't know about other people that do twin braids, but I know when I do them, I realize that a lot of times I have to kind of build the braid up. So in other words, I know that sometimes we will just, add hair when we get to one side, whether it be the left side or the right side, depending on whatever method that is used to add the hair. But sometimes when I am doing the hair, I notice that sometimes the hair is just not thick enough to give the desired results. So a lot of times, if I'm doing someone's hair and their hair isn't thick enough, I just like to build the braid on both sides until I get to the desired width and density, I guess you can say. And then once I've achieved that, then I'll just go ahead and continue to braid without having to necessarily add any more hair, but I will continue to add the hair until I get the feeling that I don't need to add anymore. As I'm getting closer to the bottom, I would normally add hair and continue to add hair, maybe just about like 2 or 3 pieces. However, because she's getting a bun and I didn't want the bun to get too thick, I just went ahead and just continued to braid without adding any hair once I passed the nape. Once again, you are going to kind of repeat the steps you did for the first braid, and now you're just going in the opposite direction and using your product and just starting that braid, doing the same thing, adding hair to both sides if necessary, just making sure that as you're braiding that the braids are actually closing in together and that you do not see the part that you had made in the middle of that section. Now I'm on the other side and basically just doing the same thing, depending on what you're able to do and what the person wants. You can do baby hairs, or you can just decide to go ahead and just slick it back straight into the braid. Also remember to use your product. If you notice that the hair is frizzing, or that the person's natural hair or your client's natural hair is separating from the synthetic hair, then use your product, take that comb, and make sure that everything is blending nicely. So now this is the last braid, and I am going to do with this braid as I did with every other braid, just taking my time, using the product, smoothing the hair, and starting the feed-in braid. Also, I am making sure that these braids are also going to touch as well, and that as I go further down the braid, that the part that was used to separate the section will not be shown as well. So this actually happens to be my favorite part, which is to use mousse. And the mousse that I absolutely love to use is by Tropical Roots, and that is a Bronner Brothers product. So after I go ahead and mousse her hair, I use a wrap strip to just tie down the front and make sure that the perimeter of her hairline is just nice and smooth. And right now I just am going ahead and I'm shaping the bun, and just for some extra security, I decided to sew it this time. I did do this one other time, and I think that it just helps the longevity of the bun. And you can get some really pretty shapes when you decide to sew it down. So you can achieve this style feeling confident that your bun will stay in place, and your client will be able to not basically have to worry about her bun coming down, especially during vigorous activities. And this is basically it, guys. I mean, I'm just kind of just touching things up. I'm gonna blow dry her hair just to make sure that everything is set in place. I just wanted to say so. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.